Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is KMK Brick Artisan. In this video, we'll be doing an update of the Lego City, and we're actually going to name it now. So I've been thinking about it for a long time. I've had an idea of the specific name that I'll be using for the Lego City, but I've never really actually mentioned it to anyone in this videos that I've had before. And I think it's now time, since I've mostly settled in and I'm doing progress on the city. So the name of the Lego City is Lego Bay City. Just to give you a brief background, I live in an area called Gulibay, and that is where the house is and the Lego room is. And if you think about it, Guli, if you play around with the spelling and mesh it around, it sounds like Lego. And by the pronunciation, if you just use a different accent, it's Bay. So it makes sense for me to use that name as Lego Bay City. So henceforth, our city will be known as Lego Bay City. If you think that's a good idea, or if you think there should be some other name that we could use for the city, please let me know in the comments down below. But we're not just here to name the city, we're also going to do a progress report. A progress report. It's as if I'm working in a company. Anyway, old habits. I have here my iPad, and I've actually put on batteries again on my Disney train, and we'll be doing a startup of that one. So as you can see here, I've done an update on this area where I cleaned up the fun fair area just a bit. I know there's still a lot of things to do here, but I have placed the half base plates with the train tracks and have them in a ballasted way. I used something similar to what Robin Hood Bricks does for his ballast, and if you're interested in how he does his, I will put a link in the description below. But on the corners over there are certain locations on the base plates where you could put studs, jumper plates, and normal plates to lock the position of the curved piece. So I will show you an image of that now. And again, if you're interested in more details about that, Robin Hood Bricks has a video of it, and I'll put that in the link in the description. Anyway, I've sort of compressed the fun fair area into a specific corner over here, where you have the loop coaster and you have the haunted house and the Ferris wheel. There are some smaller rides here and there, but overall it's still just a rough idea of what I intend to do in that fun fair corner. Also, in this area here, we have Diagon Alley, and in Diagon Alley, it's just the basic one for buildings, but I do intend to expand on it. Initially, the Diagon Alley area was in the main city, but thinking about it for a bit, it's much more of a fantastical area, and I think it would fit closer to the fun fair area rather than the main city. Also, we have here the train station and the winter village. So I've placed a small area where we can put on some tracks as well, but I'm still not sure where I could place this modulars and semi-modulars and half or open back buildings, because I can't see them being in this area for too long, given that they are in the winter setting. So for now, I'm keeping it as they are now, but eventually I'll have to move them somewhere else. They might go farther along here or over on that corner over there in the mountainous area. So I'm still unsure about that, but I'm not in a rush. As I said before in my previous videos, they can stay here for a long time without me being bothered, considering that I still have a lot of things to work on. So yeah, that's it. I'll turn off the train for now, and then we'll move on to the other area. So for this part of the older part of the town, we haven't changed much. I'm still working on some stuff, but I did add the interiors for the townhouse that is in the pet shop modular building. So I'll remove this portion here just to show you the interiors of the townhouse. In front of the townhouse, you can see that I've added a few more flowers and leaves in front just to make it a little more spruce up, and also just to not have that empty space just before the fence. I also added a snail here, and on the interior I've had some cabinets and a flower vase just in front of the main window, and as you enter the main door, you'll have a small dining area here, and then the kitchen area here with the refrigerator, the sink, and the stove. Very simple ones. I've placed a telephone on the corner and a small desk on the corner here near the door. So it's just very basic, but I think it adds more life to it compared to the ones that were in the main set. They were just a couch and probably a small table or something. So the more details, the better. And then on the second level is where it gets a little more detailed. So as you go along the stairs, you'll have here a computer desk where the owner works, and then you have the sofa with some more snacks, and then this one is similar to the jazz club painting that came with the moving truck, and then some more flowers here, and oops, a cuckoo clock. On the other side of the room, you can see that the owner of this one is also a fan of Lego. So you have there the Eiffel Tower, and you have the Daily Bugle. So he's built up two big modular or structures from Lego, and then added it in his main display area. On the top floor, there's just a simple black and white bed and a lamp. And then on the corner, I've placed the boxes that came with the set, just to show that I can still further improve on it. The owner can unpack more things and place it in her house. So the owner is here right now, so I'm just watering some plants so that they could grow more beautiful. So I might end up adding more flowers in this area later on, as well as the back, but for now I'm happy with adding those details in this townhouse. I am now able to personalize this one, even though it's been with me for quite a long time, at least maybe half a year now. So yep, good one. I plan to add more details on those two levels as well, and probably on the ground floor. So the pet shop will be my next modular to improve in terms of the interior. These other modular buildings here remain the same. I still have to buy two more cozy houses. Hopefully they go on sale soon. If you haven't seen, I've done two modifications or MOCs for the townhouses, or sorry, the cozy houses. One is the cozier home, and the other one is the classic townhouse, which Alex Nunes also built and put in his city. I'm sorry if I keep mentioning that in my videos. I'm just really proud and happy that he did. I think any one of us would feel the same way. Here, I've cleaned up this area, and I'm planning to put up more buildings here, of course. So we'll see what will happen in this area, but I don't intend to put any more roads here. I'll probably put maybe a street market here. I'll stop the road up to this point and then have this one, so that it's not just all roads. I might even remove this part completely, and it'll just have a turn here. So this one up to that portion here could be street market or something different for the Lego City area on this portion. And of course, just between the sit complex and the sitcom suites is the new up building, or the up house. I'm still going to buy a few more pieces at the back. I've turned it into a modular, almost finished. The ground floor is done using most of the parts that I have, but I wasn't able to complete the upper level because I ran out of pieces, but that should be easy enough to fix. Let's get a closer look. Here's a scene where the Avengers are fighting off the bad guys. While waiting for the additional pieces that I need for the upper level, I've added more details on each side of the house. I've placed here a small dining area where they could have their snacks or their brunch, and I've filled it with a few more flowers and details. On the side here, I've placed in Doug's doghouse, and of course more flowers to enjoy while we're seeing it in between the sit complex and the sitcom suites. So I'll return this now in between those two buildings. And there we have the up building in between the sit complex and the sitcom suites. Before you complain about me not being totally accurate to the movie in terms of the details for the interior, the exterior, just please understand that we're working with a limited space, and not everything can be done inside and out. That's a different movie. But yeah, just enjoy it for what it is. Take the liberty to put your own artistic design or what you like to add in your up house or in your other buildings. Just relax. At the end of the day, for me, this is just toys that I play with myself and with my nephews and nieces, with my friends. So I could put anything and just enjoy it for what it is. Anyway, here we still have the area, or the forest area, the garden area, or whatever you would call the green area. I haven't changed much in this area since I've updated this lake with the tree house, the A-frame, Winnie the Pooh's house, and the beekeeper's shop in front, and the enchanted house, as well as the chapel. I will have to, of course, expand on this further. I might move the trees around so they're a little bit less cluttered, but then it also makes a good scene having them joined up and making them really colorful just beside each other. especially with those two main buildings, given that they're really really nice with the trees and plants. On this area, we still have the castles and the blacksmith. Nothing has changed so far. But underneath them is my temporary storage area. I've managed to place these soft felt cloth, the green ones. I've been procrastinating for so long and putting them that in this past week I've just tried to do at least once a day. And then on that area as well, this one has to be done in 2 layers. As you can see, there's a line there. The cloth isn't wide enough to fill the whole width of the table, so I'll have to do it at least 2 to 3 times per level. Anyway, I'm on that side now, and then after that is here. So yeah, a lot of things to do. I still have the other side to do as well. Yep, I guess that's it. In this area here, they remain the same. Really still beautiful and very lively. Also, one of my main things to do is to use up the minifigures that I've managed to collect in the past few months. I still have like 1 or 2 small containers worth of minifigures that I have to place in the Lego City, but I'm placing that at the back end where I know most of the buildings have already been set up where they're supposed to be, where I want them to be, rather than placing them now and then moving things around, rebuilding the houses, putting the houses on the reinforced base plate system that I'm using. So for now, I'm just keeping them as it is, and I'll probably add them later on when I have a more secure place for the modulars. Anyway guys, I think that's enough for now. A lot of updates have been done, but a lot more has to be done in the future. But I'm quite enjoying the slow process of it. I'm also still just designing stuff, working on stuff outside the Lego City, alternate designs, collaborations and such. So sometimes working on the actual Lego City takes the sideline for me to be able to do my job. But I'm enjoying it, and I hope you are as well. If you have comments or suggestions in improving the Lego City further, the new Lego Bay City, please let me know in the comments down below. Please click the like button, the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you'd be notified when I release new videos. In the near future, I should be able to release more MOCs as well, so be on the lookout for that. Until next time guys, bye!